Hey there, Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Cancer Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moon Directed. Here we work with energy to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. Today we are going to take a look at the energy for Aries season for you. This would be your 10th house of career if you are a Cancer Rising. But let's just see where the cards take us and see what the big message is. We do have the so the sun is in Venus, and then the sun is in Venus. The sun is in Aries, and so is Venus. So that is going to be a factor in the situation for this month coming up. They're coming into conjunction here soon. And we have a full moon happening in Libra, and Libra would be your 4th house of home. And so that is happening on the 28th of March. That's a Sunday. Wow. Got a lot happening here. That's happening on a Sunday at 2:48, I think, p.m. Eastern Daylight Time in the U.S. I might be wrong about the 48. It might be 49. Okay, so interesting here what we got going on. You actually have 3 cards for the outcome, so it looks like it's going to be a big reading. I want to ask you to please take just a quick second and hit that thumbs up and connect your energy to mine. Leaving me a comment, even if it's just an emoji, is another way to energetically connect. You're more likely with any tarot reader if you connect that way, to get readings that resonate for you. So I want to thank you for engaging that way. So you have, for overall energy, you have the Celery Dragon, which is about renewal. So could be career, could be home. Wow, let's get into it. Let's see what happens. Could be both. Could be both that it happens in. So let's just see. Oh, get a little more light. I won't be able to see the cards. There we go. All right. All right, now that we're all situated. So this is past, present, future thoughts, feelings, actions. I will clarify. I assigned Lenormand houses to each of them so that we can get a little bit more depth of meaning. And the center card is the key to the situation. And you have caffeine. I'm sorry, you have coffee. You have the coffee dragon, which is energy. I'm going to just call that caffeine. So I don't know about you. I'm a Cancer Sun, and I found that I was really struggling over the last several weeks with energy levels, and so I'm personally really looking forward to feeling a little more energetic. So ways that you can create more energy in your life, actually physically move things around. If you have not already done a little spring cleaning, actually physically moving the furniture around in your home will help do this. Getting rid of some stuff, clearing a drawer, clearing a desk, clearing, a cabinet, a cupboard. It doesn't really matter. It's part of moving the energy around, and get outside and move yourself around. So all these things will help to bring in more energy. They're not really suggesting that you up the caffeine. They are suggesting that we find other ways to increase our energy through generating energy through physical movement of some sort. So in the recent past, you have been thinking about a companion. Look at this. We have the peanut butter dragon. So there's also a jelly dragon. So if it shows up here, I'm going to just laugh. Okay, so companionship. You've been thinking a lot about companionship, trying to get more information on it. So this could be a current partner that you have, or one that you are seeking. I guess that depends on what your situation is. In the area of how to bring about transformation, you have multitask. And so when I see multitask and I see energy here, you are really being encouraged to get busy. If you're thinking about, oh gosh, I really want someone to come into my life, and you're focusing on that, you're kind of blocking the energy. And I feel like the energy here is around, hey, guess what? You need to chop wood, carry water, get yourself busy, do other things. Don't think about that, and the opportunities will flow more easily to you. If you are in a current relationship and they're in the relationship is struggling, then there is going to be a need to, how do I balance work life, right? So because we have the sun in the house of work, and we have the full moon coming up in the around the house, and so the family and the home. So how can you release and create space for both? Is gonna, so multitasking, maybe you need to ask for help from others, maybe you do multiple things at the same time. Your health is a problem. Okay. Focusing on your health. This is why they kept talking about getting out and going for a walk. I haven't gotten that before with that card, and I was wondering what was going on. Okay, so your health. There is a need to focus on your health. It'll make you feel better about yourself. This feels like a real physical situation, a way to create more energy in your life. So things that are energy drains are, media. Social media, regular TV media, like I almost want to say, can you do a media detox for like a weekend where you don't go on social media? And as much as it pains me to say this, you don't watch YouTube. You don't engage with television. And if you have the radio on, it is because it's music that's on, right? Listening to music is different. That's not media. So there is a need for you to get outside. So maybe go clean out a flower garden. So if you're in the northern hemisphere, it's time for spring, and it's time to maybe spring clean up your yard. If you're in the southern hemisphere, it's time to clean up those gardens and get them ready for the down season, right? So whichever is going on, it is time to either wake up a garden or put it to bed, but get out there, be active, get in the fresh air. And focusing on your health. What small changes can you make to bring more health in? And they're showing me vitamins. Okay, so, but the reason they're showing me the vitamins isn't what you're thinking. A lot of people, and I'm guilty of this, those gummy vitamins are a real easy way to get vitamins, but the thing is they're primarily sugar, and so are you actually getting the health benefit from that has been the question. So is there a way that you can reduce how many of them are gummy vitamins? There are certain things that, I'm sorry, fish oil tabs, you better give me the gummies. I can't manage them any other way. Right? There's some things it's like, oh God, I can't take that smell, that taste. So where can you cut back on that, and what other small changes can you make? This is the apple dragon, and so I also want to suggest that that maybe you start eating an apple a day, because it is live fruit. It's not something that's been cooked, and that will start to energetically charge your body. Well, that was a lot on that. Okay, so here we go. In the recent past, you've been anxious about the strawberry dragon. Been anxious about where's the fun, where's the joy, where's the celebration. And when you worry about things like that, you kind of block it, right? So again, I feel like there's a need to be in flow with spirit and see what happens. Look at this. In the future, you have the watermelon dragon, and it says success. And this is in the heart space. So I think just releasing not being stuck, it's peanut butter, right? Not being stuck on this need for a companion, and instead focusing on taking care of yourself and self-love and generating personal energy for yourself, and finding ways to bring balance into your life will bring the renewal that you're looking for. Ooh, the challenge has been to be organized. That is work-life balance stuff going on. So yes, there's a need with this full moon coming up to help you to release some of the energy around that. And again, clear that space, get organized. And it doesn't matter if all you do is you clear out this whole month. If the only thing you manage to do is you've managed to clear out a drawer in the dresser, you are making progress. And I want you to celebrate the little steps. It's so often the to-do list gets really long, and there's this feeling of, oh my gosh, I'm just not good enough. I can't get all this stuff done, blah, 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 blah. It just gets longer and longer and longer, right? So what I started doing, because that was a stressor for me, was I created the to-done list. And so at the end of the day, I sit down and I write in my calendar all the things I did. I put little stickers in there. I make myself excited about the fact that I accomplished anything. Because my to-do list is never going to be complete. I already gave up on that. Like, it's impossible. I have way too many things I want to do. Then and having them like standing there looking at you like, are you going to do me? No, 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 no. Here, I got this thing done and I'm excited that I got this done. So I really want to encourage you to consider making a done list, something that you celebrate the successes and worry less about. The other stuff always happens. Look at this. In the action step right now, you have prosperity. So multitasking, getting yourself to okay, so I have a friend who said that one of the ways that she has decided to one, move more, and two, to create more order out of chaos in her house, is that every time she leaves a room, she takes something with her to the place that she's going and puts it away. And then before she leaves that room, she grabs something that needs to go in another room and she takes that. And so it's in restaurant speak, that's full hands in, full hands out. You don't leave a room empty-handed. And you're always putting something away on the way. It gets you up, gets you moving. It's multitasking because you're going to have to go there anyways. So you just take a minute to do that. This morning, I was struggling trying to decide what I wanted to wear today. I was too hot. I was too cold. I was too hot. I was too cold. I couldn't make up my mind. And I walked by my bedroom and I'm like, oh my God, did a tornado hit my closet? And it literally took me 4 minutes to hang everything up, but it changed the energy in my room and made it not look all messy and like, Tornado Maggie went through. So what can you do in small bite-sized pieces to help you get there? This will allow you to feel the prosperity. And prosperity is something, it's a sensation that you feel in your heart. This is the gratitude, the sense of abundance that you feel. And so allowing yourself to create that energy around you by recognizing and experiencing and enjoying the things you do instead of worrying about what you aren't getting done will help you feel more prosperous, and it will help you to feel more renewed and ready to go. Okay, so you are definitely moving forward. The 3 cards that you had come out is you have the Cherry Dragon. This is grace. And grace is about having grace for yourself, having grace for the situation. It is the flow of blessings of abundance from the universe to you and then through you and out to others. And so this is the patience that you give yourself. This is the patience that you give others. This is the unconditional love that you give to yourself. This is the unconditional love you give to others. This is the sense of support and joy and happiness, and it's just unconditional love. And it's not judging yourself. It is celebrating the successes. It is not worrying about what else has to be done, but look what I did. Look what I did. Because look, you have the tomato dragon and the blueberry dragon, you have shine, and you have goals. So you're going to accomplish your goals. You are going to shine in the situation that you're trying to create through unconditional love of yourself. Yes, you're going to have to get up and get moving. You can't sit on your couch and manifest a clean house, a organized desk, a organized project at work, right? That doesn't work that way. You're going to have to multitask. So you're being asked to tap into some energy that you may or may not yet be feeling. Okay, so what they're showing me is, those so they're pumps that my mom had one in the yard where you would pump a few times, and then the water would come up, and then the water would start flowing, and then you really didn't have to pump it. The pump was primed. There is a need to prime your pump to start moving, to start doing things, even if it's like dragging at a very slow pace. It is the consistent effort, and the energy will start to flow. It needs to shift. And so multitasking will help you to pump a little harder, to prime the pump a little faster, to get things going. So yeah, there's a lot going on here. I can feel how busy you are. It feels very busy, and you're like, oh, I just wish I had more energy for this. Decide to have more energy is what they just said. Wow. Okay, so when you say I am tired, you are manifesting tiredness. So instead say I am energetic, I am excited, I am enthusiastic, I am accomplishing a lot today, I am productive. Oh, I love that word. Okay, we'll use that one. I'm putting that one on my mirror. I am productive today. I am productive today. And see how much you can get done. Because, and again, I really want to encourage you to take the time to celebrate what you get done. Put it in your calendar. I have a day planner that literally, where I have to be is in there, but I don't fill in what I'm going to do, except for, like if I, for where I have to be for my business is in there, you know, and if I have client calls or whatever, that stuff goes in there so I don't lose track of them. But, my errands and stuff like that all gets written in after I've done it so that I can put stickers in it and I can be like, woohoo, look what I did. We all have our tricks. Oh, look at this. Okay. So we're going to talk about Zig Ziglar for a moment. Zig Ziglar, in the 80s, I went to go hear him speak, and I was able to get a set of his tapes. They were actually gifted to me, which, okay, so this is how old I am. They were cassette tapes, and they were really expensive. They were like $500, and I didn't have $500, and someone gave them to me because they're like, oh, my dad listened to those, but he doesn't ever listen to them, and so he gave them to me. I'm like, excellent. So there was a story that Zig Ziglar talked about a lot. And Zig Ziglar was a motivational speaker. And I feel like you guys need a motivational talk. And Zig Ziglar is one of my spirit guide team. And he is standing here looking at me and he's laughing because he knows what I'm going to tell you. Okay, so, well, probably because he told me to tell you. So we have here the vacation card. And the vacation card says, take time for relaxation and adventure. So here's the story. If you got a phone call this morning and someone said, pack your bags, you have an all expense paid vacation for a whole week in Hawaii, food, beachfront hotel, beach view. All you have to do is go pick up the ticket at the airline, but you got to be there at 2:00 today. It's 6:00 in the morning when you get this call. Can you be there? Well, I will multitask the hell out of my life to make sure that I'm at the airport at 2:00. How about you? So have a goal of something that you want to do that is that much of a priority to you, that you're going to create the space for yourself. It's work-life balance, right? So what are you going to get done? How fast can you get stuff done to create the space to do what you want? The goals, the shining. Oh my gosh. It's nice to see you, Zig. I haven't seen you in a while. Okay. You have originality. Blaze your own trail. Blaze your own trail. Your way of doing things is perfect. It doesn't have to be how anyone else does it. This is your goals, your dreams, your hopes. It is the way you want to do things. It is what makes you feel like you're prosperous. It is bringing together what you feel is success. Your definition of a success. And so there's a need to renew your energy field. Yes. Get up off the couch, the COVID couch that's got, Netflix attached to it, right? We're all guilty of this, right? So get yourself up and get yourself moving. You have the angel of miracles. Open your heart and expect a miracle. But I tell you right now, you are going to prime the pump that creates the miracle by you pouring the energy in first. You're going to have to put the effort in to get stuff out, but it's coming. It's coming. So is your goal a health goal? Get up and start moving. Does that mean you walk up and down the stairs a couple times today that you would ordinarily do it all in one trip, but no, you go ahead and walk yourself up and down a couple of times? Then yes, do you eat just a little differently? And by differently, I mean, do you drink just a little bit more water? Do you decide instead of having applesauce, you're going to eat the whole apple? Like making small choices, small changes that will prime the pump, but action is required. You want to organize your house? Okay, well, let's start with, how about just the bathroom counter today? Let's just get all that stuff off of there. Go get a basket, put all that crap into a basket. Even if it has to sit on the counter, at least it looks better. Right? It makes you feel better. Why did I grab another card out of there? I don't know. We have letting go, learn to let go. I think that's learning to let go of your idea of perfect is what he's just said. Okay, so let go, surrender, life is about creating joy and having fun and having grace for yourself along the way and doing the things that bring in the sense of balance and prosperity. Prosperity is defined by you, not someone else. So, okay. So you have here, happiness is found with your purpose. See? It is about allowing yourself to determine what is success. Happiness is found with your purpose. Your purpose today could be whatever you want it to be. This is my purpose today. And then gradually it becomes a larger purpose, right? But there's a need to put the effort in. This multitasking will change everything. Spread your creative wings and take flight. We have the Iris and Frisia. This will all be worthwhile. This will all be worthwhile. Let yourself take control of your life. You are represented by the Chariot in the Tarot. Pick up those reins. The black horse is thought or subconsciousness, whatever. The white horse is consciousness. So thought and action, however you want to look at it. Pick up the reins and get the horses running in the same direction. Take control of your life. Even if it is just one small thing at a time. When you walk in the door, did you drop your shoes by the door? Hey, that one small thing that you probably put on your list today could be, I'm just going to take those shoes, I'm going to walk them over to the closet and stick them in there where they belong. Just so that when I walk out, it doesn't look like that. It does not matter. You decide what your priorities are and what it is that you need to do to make your world feel like you are regaining control and you are priming the pump towards your own prosperity. And again, you don't have to get it right every time. That's part of having grace. It's like, oh, yeah, no. All right, I'll do that next time. But then, you do it. You make the effort. Oh, my gosh. Why is that the card that came out? Let's get a look. No, not that one. Yes? No? Okay. All right. The card that came flying out is the Three of Swords. Which could be why you're feeling so, oh gosh. Okay, so you've been thinking about maybe somebody that broke up with you. This heartbreak card. Letting go. Let it go. A lot harder than I can say that, but maybe you need a vacation to go and heal. Ask for the miracles. Allow them the opportunity to come in. But again, chop wood, carry water. Prime the pump. Get up and get moving. And by priming the pump, I don't mean jumping right back into the dating scene unless you really feel ready. But when I'm looking at this doesn't look like you're ready. This is a really painful looking Three of Swords. That is a heart that is just broken open. Allow yourself to experience your pain. But don't let it tie you down. Okay, so we have Justice here. Look at this. Okay, these are such great cards. All right, the Five of Swords is not so great. The Five of Swords is overthinking the situation. It is. Like, looks like he's got a migraine. It's like, my head hurts. I'm just like, I don't know. And there's someone back here. It's like, that person in the back. That really goes to that Three of Swords. That's very painful. But there is a karmic justice that came from this. This is creating balance. One thing I really want to recommend is that when you go through a breakup is that you take a moment and you think things like, what did I learn from this? What did I learn about myself? This isn't about assigning blame to anybody. Is about, because people reflect to us parts of ourselves that need to be triggered for growth, especially when you're going through a breakup. There were things, you know, and so this person was always mean and said crap to me and everything, and then all of a sudden they dumped me, and I think, why am I not worthy enough for somebody? And, you know, why wasn't I good enough for them? Well, really? Because they were talking crap about you, putting you down all the time, cheating on you, lying, whatever they were doing, right? And it isn't that you aren't worthy of them. The question becomes, wait a minute, why is it that you don't understand that you're worthy of better than that? You deserve to be treated with dignity and respect and with love and with care. And people who talk crap about you and to you, they don't really fit that description. So it's an opportunity to really kind of look into your heart and say, okay, so what did I learn from this situation? And how can I grow? Because these cards are freaking amazing. I feel like these have to do with the past and letting go of this situation. And yes, there is definitely some disappointment about maybe you'd really thought you were going to have this relationship, but things did not pan out. And maybe what you need is a break and go on vacation, you know, and think about yourself. But look what you have coming for you. First off, get in touch with Spirit, King of Cups. This is you becoming more emotionally balanced. And I want to say, looking, because there's a ship here. There is a ship here and there's a star. Oh gosh, if I can get see the ship? It's coming in. I feel like there is somebody coming into your life who is more emotionally balanced, more stable, more able to, Cancer, you need somebody who will communicate with you on an emotional level. It's part of your nature, of who you are. We have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is somebody who is, and this can definitely be a part of you, okay? And it should actually be a part of you. This is somebody who's very success-oriented, who understands, though, this success isn't about what you're wearing. Look, he's in jeans and a t-shirt, but it is about the self-confidence of who you are, knowing who you are, accepting who you are, and taking your light out into the world and shining it out there for others, to lead the way, to show the way through your actions of just being yourself. And this is the lion that roars, right? Like just knowing that you are magnificent in being of yourself. And then you are going to move. We have the Nine of Pentacles that moves into the Ten of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles, when you learn to feel happy and comfortable and excited about being single, as in I have the ability to manifest for myself, all by myself, the things I really need. Now you are no longer going to be in a codependent relationship, right? This is, I have the ability to manifest and create. You could still want, though, the Ten of Pentacles. But the Ten of Pentacles is two people who are not emotionally dependent on each other, but they're interdependent. They support each other. They're there for each other, but they are individuals on their own, completely able to manifest whatever it is that they want or need for themselves. And then together their synergy creates this Ten of Pentacles energy where you have it all, where you truly have it all. But it starts with loving yourself. It starts with getting up off the couch and showing yourself that you are worthwhile by changing your energy, changing how you feel about yourself, focusing in on your health, taking care of yourself, allowing yourself to shine. Sitting in heartbreak energy is only good if you're on a soap opera. And personally, I'm not interested in living in a soap opera, right? I want to go out there and create and manifest the life that makes me feel successful, that makes me feel prosperous, that makes me feel like I have mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual health going on. This is a time of renewal. If you need to take a break, get away to think about it, to journal, to relax. If you can get to a body of water, that is so healing for everybody, but specifically for water signs like you, Cancer. You know, so maybe, you know, you say, what do I need to do? What do I have to get done so I can go take some time and just go sit on a beach somewhere? What do you need to do? Right? And then be willing to release and let go. We have that, like I said, that full moon is happening in your fourth house at home. What do you need to let go of, release, in order to create space to bring in this kind of beautiful energy here? this beautiful supportive energy of what it is that you want. Helping the scales of the karmic scales to be balanced. There was a need to let go of what was not working for you. Okay, so let's take a look at that full moon and see what we're getting here. So again, with the letting go, they're just, you've got to let go of what doesn't work for you. I surrender joyously to the ebbing and flowing of life. There was a time and a space when that was sweet and beautiful and there was something really great about it. But what did you learn from it? And it's time to release and let go. And then you have rising above. Oh gosh. There we go. Rising above. I only see beauty and grace. And she is coming out of the water lily, which is the if you're a July-born Cancer, that is your flower, right? That is the flower for those. Then you have, look at this. You have here and now and truth be told. Be really honest with yourself and be very present in the moment. Be honest with yourself about what could you have done better. And I don't mean, oh gosh, and I don't mean so you can go back and fix it. And I don't mean that you need to fix yourself. I mean, what did I learn? How am I growing? What do I know now that I didn't know then? Be really honest with yourself and move in that direction. Stay in the present moment. The past is life is a school. But those are the lessons. The future, that's where you apply the lessons. Right now is where you integrate the lessons, where you really get to know yourself, where you become very comfortable with who you are, so that you can move toward this beautiful energy. But first, you got to take care of yourself. First, when you love yourself completely, wholly, and unconditionally, then other people, you attract the energy that matches you. And it is through unconditional love of yourself that you attract people who also love themselves unconditionally. And when people love each other, love themselves unconditionally, they have enough love to give. And they're not trying to tear others down to make themselves feel better. I have been in plenty of relationships where being clever, where they say things that are just really mean, and you're like, why are you saying that to me? And it's designed to make you feel bad about yourself. When they make comments about your makeup or your hair or your clothes or your weight or your, the way you, your nails are, or your, just like they nitpick, right? And I've had this relationship with my mother. I've had it with lovers. I've had it with roommates. This is a common theme. So the question, when I looked at all that, was I said to myself, okay, why does everybody nitpick at stupid stuff that just hurts me? Well, one, they have their own sense of insecurities, and that's why they're in my life anyways. And two, I'm supposed to learn to be filled with grace for myself and completely accepting of myself. And so now, if you don't like my makeup, okay. I don't care. I do what makes me happy when I look in the mirror. If you don't like the way I wear my hair, okay. So whatever it is, it's about doing what and being who you are, and allowing other people to deal with their own demons in their own way. But it's putting a protective bubble around yourself of, I love myself enough that I can manifest for myself whatever it is I need. And in doing that, I will attract in the relationship that I desire. One that is equal, where they also love themselves. And then they're able to give me love and not feel the need to tear me down just to feel better about themselves, right? So you have the hummingbird. Shift, optimism, and spontaneity. I am strength and sweetness. Shift the vibration of the thoughts and the words of the music or other sounds you take in each day so that they nourish you. So don't be listening to heartbreak songs. Play happy music. Give yourself permission to change your mind and your decision based on what is happening in the moment. You know, take a little adventure, take a little break for yourself. Go out there and do what makes you happy. You can protect yourself by listening to your instincts. You know how to bring out the best in people and in yourself by connecting with your beautiful soul. Balance the surge of activity with some divine downtime of deep stillness and rest. Work-life balance. Give sweetly to yourself and to others grace. You are encouraged to explore your capacity to transform and evolve. Transform and evolve. Everything that happens in life is there to show the way to the next stage, the next phase. It's all about growth. It's all about opportunity. You're doing great. Don't worry about what other people think. Love yourself. Your time to shine is coming. Your time to shine is coming. Look at that. You have Emerald. I earn unlimited income doing what I love. I am successful in all my pursuits. So for some of you, this could be that at work, somebody treated you like crap and you need to prove to yourself that's not who you are. And I am incredibly lucky, and I always have plenty of money with plenty to spare jade. So this, if you're going through a situation where this has changed your financial status, focus on the fact that this is where you set your goals, and you, Nine of Pentacles, you figure out how to be financially independent. When you are financially independent and you're not relying on others, gosh, I can't even tell you how great that feels. So do what you need to do for yourself and love yourself. Spirit's got your back, literally. I want you to see the bear? That's Spirit having your back, protecting you and guiding you. You can do this. You guys take care. I know you got a super long reading, but apparently some of you needed it. I will be back in 2 weeks. We'll do the mid-month, and then every week except for this week, I do the moon astrology. So check that out, and I will talk to you soon. You guys take really good care of yourselves.